Wow. If there wasn't a time to be so embarrassed of liberals or to be embarrassed of being a liberal, now would be the time. The reaction to Donald Trump being elected president this week has been timeless and priceless for me. I will forever remember this. Now, I'm hoping he'll be an okay president, you know. I'm not going to root for him to suck, you know. So, and there's a lot of policies that I actually agree with Trump and conservatives and Republicans, but there's a lot that I don't. I'm not going to stick with one party just because. But this, wow, this response that after Trump winning the election from liberals or whoever, just I guess people that didn't want Trump to become president, is just horrible. Now, I expected some backlash, of course, but I mean, like, somebody call the psych ward. There are people who are hysterical, like snot and tears running down their face, like, oh, somebody call an ambulance, oh! You know, it's just like actors and producers in Hollywood's like, what are we going to tell our daughters in the morning? I had to sit up all night and prepare a letter for them. Shit, all you had to do was tell them that the DNC rigged their primaries and shoved a corrupt politician, Hillary Clinton, down our throats. It's really not that hard to explain. Though I think the only reason Hillary, I mean, I guess you could say the same for both sides. Hillary only got that many votes because she was going up against Trump. Trump only got all those votes because he was going up against a horrible, horrible person in Hillary Clinton. Now, I'm happy Hillary Clinton lost. I wasn't necessarily rooting for Trump because he blatantly lies. I mean, and immediately after he wins, how can he say with a straight face that, oh, Hillary Clinton's, it's been very good for this country, you know, during his acceptance speech or whatever that was the night of the election. I almost wanted to puke. Like, you rode the whole election on, like, I'm going to put this bitch in jail, and she, you know, deserves to go to jail. And then all of a sudden, oh, she's a great politician. She was great for this country. Like, I understand he's trying to be gracious in victory, which is awesome. We don't want to see like a hot-tempered Trump already, and he's not even, you know, put into office yet. So, but still, you're gonna, I mean, that's what you rode this huge tidal wave of, you know, we're gonna put Hillary in jail. I mean, basically said it in one of the debates. And now you got Chris Christie saying, oh, we're probably not going to pursue charges. Like, are you serious? So I can, that pissed me off a little bit, but that's politics. He's fallen into that politician role, and that was the whole thing about him. He was going to shake these dirty politicians up, and I hope he still does it. But back to the reaction of Trump becoming our next president has just been terrible. I mean, Trump is going to destroy America, as we literally go out and riot and destroy America. We're talking looting, we're talking mugging people, setting fires, vandalism, you name it. I mean, and shame on some of these conservative sites for posting misleading pictures. When we don't really need to post misleading pictures, there are terrible images of these riots out there. So I'm not, you know, I don't like that conservative websites are doing that, and I can't trust those websites either, because they are extremely biased, and that definitely showed during the election. But, I mean, the pussification of America has never been so strong after this loss. These kids and these people don't know how to lose, apparently. I mean, we got cry circles, like cry circle jerks or whatever, where these people sit in a circle and cry at universities like Cornell. You know, counseling at elementary, middle, and high school. Like, what are you going to tell a 7-year-old about this? I mean, there's an election. One person wins, the other loses. I mean, counseling. We got to set up counseling for the kids because Donald Trump was elected president. Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of here. Are you serious? I mean, are you going to set up counseling and explain to the kids why people are rioting and acting like lunatics in the street? Oh, I bet half of them didn't even vote to begin with. Death threats all over social media, asking for the head of Donald Trump. Just horrible things. Like, everybody doesn't like Donald Trump because he says mean, terrible things. He has balls and says what's on his mind, and not necessarily that's probably the best thing for him at times, but, he does say a lot of nasty things, and he has in the past. But I don't think he's ever threatened to kill anybody. So, like, how is acting worse than Donald Trump going to help the situation? Like, does that make you feel better? I don't understand it. It's just been embarrassing this last week, and people think Trump and his supporters are embarrassing when, it's quite opposite in my view, at least, that, the people on Hillary's side just couldn't take a loss. Like, they were fed this, biased media bullshit. The polls all got Hillary ahead by a landslide. And then when it comes around and Trump wins by a good, healthy margin, these people just don't know how to take it, and it's fucking pathetic. Now, there are a lot of level-headed liberals taking it decently and well, actually. I've seen it on Facebook. But they are being overshadowed by these crybabies, and there are a lot of them. And I'm having fun watching it, but at the same time, I'm fucking embarrassed by them. Oh, but you should be embarrassed by Donald Trump. Really, because he seems like he's the gracious one here now. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm gonna be more embarrassed of the people rioting on the street, setting fires, hurting people, because they didn't get their way. So, fucking sue me. It's an embarrassment. Wait for, if you're going to get mad at Donald Trump, wait for him to do something in office. The guy isn't even in office yet. And the petition to get Hillary in. I mean, you guys really want a career criminal like Hillary in? I mean, that's the reason she lost. She rigged her way, backstab Bernie, in the primaries with the help of their party, which is another reason I'm guessing why a lot of people didn't vote Democrat, because their own party's corrupt, Just, like, take a hint, and people are like, oh, it's the racists. The racists in America is the reason Donald Trump won. And they don't even, like, think about, well, maybe it was because Hillary is a horrible, horrible person, and the Democrats rigged her, to the top. I don't know if maybe she made a deal with Obama to step aside after the last election. We'll give you your time now. You'll have a place in the cabinet, and then when it comes, around to 2016, it'll be your turn. And, oh, poor Hillary didn't get it. I heard she cried like a baby, too, during election night when she realized that it wasn't even going to be close. So that brought a little smile to my face, too. I'm not going to lie. So I was just so happy to see Hillary lose, and I'm just shocked that her supporters are this surprised that a criminal like Hillary wasn't voted into office.